Namaste everyone. Today we're gonna do a gentle flow, a full body stretch for your hips and shoulders. So let's get started. Come in front of your mat. So let's start by ground ourselves, feet anchor down. Let's start by connecting within with your breath. So maybe you can take a nice cleansing breath, inhaling. Let it out first to a big side out. So important to connect with the breath. This is what really yoga is about, is this mindful breathing, mindful movement. So we're starting here creating a breath that we're gonna keep throughout the flow. And then in your next in breath, let's reach up to the sky, all the way up. Fingertips energized. On your exhale, let's fold in forward bend. Neck and head relaxed. On your next in breath, just coming halfway, you can take the hands above your knees and extend your heart forward. Exhale, fold. Bending the knees, we're gonna take it back right into your downward dogs, but we're gonna do a little variation of your downward dog. Let's start here with your knees bent, all right? Spreading those fingertips wide. So really focus in your palms here. Remember to create a relationship with your palms when you come into a downward dog. Arms is straight and you pushing the floor down and forward and lift the sit bones up and apart. Keep the knees still bent here. And then we're gonna just pedal in one foot at a time. Start waking up those hamstrings. Don't losing the breath. Inhaling, exhaling. On your next one, take one more round here. And then let's take now your toes touching. On your next in breath, we're gonna take your right leg up to the sky. Inhale here. Now exhale, take your right foot all the way between your hands. And then we're gonna come into your low lunge. Drop this left knee down. Inhale here, open the chest. So you can take the hands to the side of your foot. Lift the heart here. Maybe keep this left toe stuck in under for more deeper hip extension. Inhale here. Option, maybe stay here, or if you want to go deeper, let's take one hand at a time on top of your right knee and pushing this knee away from you. Now use the power of this right foot. Lift the heart, maybe taking left hand or maybe right hand up, inhaling here. Exhale, bring your hips more forward. One more breath, inhale. Maybe walk this right foot one step out and a little bit more forward. Try to keep your belly in. Inhaling, breathing. That's what we're here for. And moving. Exhale. Now we're going to release both hands inside of your right foot this time. So now let's walk this right foot out to the right. Palms anchor down and bring your hips forward here. Now bring your shoulders back. We're going to come down to your forearm. Feel free to always use blocks here or books. And you're gonna come into your forearm. Now watch your back here. Make sure your heart coming forward. Roll the shoulders back. We're gonna first keep this right foot down, big toe pressing down, and see if you can bring your right knee to meet, to touch the right shoulder. Inhaling here, one more breath. Let it out on your exhale. And now let's open up this right foot. So now we're gonna start and open up and maybe feeling a little bit more movement into this right hip joint. Rock a little bit. Let it out on your exhale. And then on your exhale, let's start coming back to the palms. Now bring your right foot down. Lift the hips up and you're gonna take this right leg back. Shake it up here. And we're gonna move in this knee in a circle to one direction. Exhale to the opposite direction. And let's take your right knee down. Let's do one cat-cow here, all right? For a nice coordinating breath with movement, for a nice flow. Inhale here, open through the chest. Exhale, let's round, untucking the toes and really pushing through the floor. Feeling this nice stretch to the upper back. And then from here, we're gonna come back to neutral position, tucking the toes under, and let's take your downward dog. So remember to use the palms to lifting the hips up. Inhaling here, exhale, maybe let it out. You can rock in the hips if you wish. And then let's take your toes touching again. Inhaling, let's take your left leg up. One breath. Exhale, take your left knee to the navel. One step, left foot forward, right knee down. Inhaling here. Breathe into that right hip this time. Feel this nice hip extension. Draw this left hip back. Open the chest. Inhale. Exhale, come a little bit deeper. All right, you're gonna start getting deeper. Maybe this is enough for you, or we're gonna take one hand at a time on top of your left knee and pushing this knee away from you. Option, either stay here or take one hand at a time, both hands up. Exhale, bring your hips forward. If you wanna go a little bit deeper, maybe take your left foot one step out and forward, and exhale, hips forward. Reaching the hands up. Relax face, mind relax, remember that. So maybe you can even bring a smile to your face. One more breather. And then exhale, we're gonna unwind all the way, both hands inside of your left foot. Let's walk this left foot out and forward. Open the chest here. Now let's coming down to the forearms. So remember to not to round your back, you want to extend. So coming to your forearm and take your shoulders back. So first, let's keep this big toe pressing down and bring your left knee to touch the left armpit if possible. Roll the shoulders back, inhaling here, and you bring your heart more forward. Breathe into the hips. Last one on your exhale. We're gonna now open this left foot out and rock a little bit the hip side to side. And then we're gonna maybe rock into the left, or you can stay there. Find that sweet spot and breathe into the hips. Make sure that your chest is open, shoulders back. Last breather here. Let it out on your exhale. And then very slowly, left foot down. Start taking the palms down, pushing through this left foot, lift the hips up. Take this left leg back, shake it out, and let's move in the knee in a circle to one direction. Exhale to the opposite direction. Take the left knee back, one cat-cow again. Inhale here, open through the chest. Exhale, untucking the toes and round your spine, really pushing through the floor. Neck and head relaxed. And then from here, we're gonna come into neutral position. Let's come it down to the mat. So you're gonna bring your legs forward, feet flat to the ground. Inhale, extend the heart. Exhale, come all the way down into your mat. So you can round your back and bring your knees with you here. Maybe moving the knees in a circle to one direction. Exhale to the opposite direction. And then from here, let's take your feet down to the mat. So we're gonna still work in your hips. Make sure your hips are aligned, right? So that means allowing that hips, drop the tailbone down, shoulders back, take your right leg up. Inhaling here, flex the right foot, bend this right knee, take that four-finger, right ankle on top of your left knee. Inhale. Exhale, let's take now your left knee halfway towards your chest. Option, you can always interlace the fingertips around your left thigh, or take the left knee a little bit deeper and reach around your left shin. Again, make sure your hips are still down, so don't bring the hips off the mat, shoulder back, and watch for the neck. It tends to fall back. You want to bring the chin towards your heart. Inhaling here, dropping the hips down. Now exhale, take your left knee a little bit deeper. Make sure you don't use the arms, you guys. You really use this left knee to push it in. This is really good for sciatica, for lower back. Last breath. Now on your exhale, we're gonna release the arms out like a T, and you're gonna bring your right leg cross over the left. Inhaling here, maybe bring your heels to the center. We're gonna do a deep twist. Exhale, moving both knees to the left side, gaze over to the right, fingertips. Let it out. And this nice twisting, bringing your spine back to a neutral position. Twist is great for your back. Exhale, Come all the way back to center. Align your hips again. Inhale here. We still have your right leg cross over. Exhale as you take to the opposite side. And make sure that your left shoulder now is down. Now you feel the stretch all the way from the left side down to your IT band. Oh yes. Feeling and breathing. Let it out at the end of exhale. Come back to center. Take your right leg up. Shake it up for a moment. And then bend this right leg back. All right. Inhale. Now let's take your left leg up. Flex the foot. Bend the knee. Let's take your forefinger. Left ankle on top of your right knee. Again, dropping the hips down. Exhale. Take your right knee halfway. So allowing the hips to keep it down. That's you guys. That's how you feel the stretch. All right. Now exhale. Take the right knee towards you. Maybe you're gonna do the same variation. Interlace the fingertips around your right thigh, or take the right foot closer to the hips and go towards your right shin. We're about to round your back. So really think about the alignment of your spine. Bring your chin slightly towards your heart. Inhaling here. Can you drop the hips? Exhale. Take your right knee towards your chest. Breathe into the hips. Let it out on your exhale. One more round. And we're getting ready for the twisting. Open the arms out. Left leg cross over the right. Draw the heels to the center here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's twist it now to the right. And then gaze over to the left shoulder. Feeling space between your right hip and your right ribs. Let it out on your exhale. At the end of exhalation, come back to center. Let's still here. Left leg still cross over. Exhale. We twist the knees to the opposite side. So now we have that different stretch. Inhaling here. Try to keep this right shoulder down and your face is relaxed. Let it out. At the end of exhalation, let's come back to center. Left leg up. Shake it up. Maybe take a moment, shake both legs for a moment, bring both knees to your chest, rock a little bit. Then we're gonna give yourself a nice hug and squeeze. You keep rocking, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then exhale, release. Let's take a breather here, inhaling. And let it out. So, taking this time as long as you need for your Shavasana. Make sure that you do take some time to restore your body. Even for a few minutes, we already have an impact on the way that you feel. And be grateful for this time. It's time to connect within, to feel, to heal. Thank you for joining me. From my heart to yours.